Crossing that finish line felt like every version of me that doubted that I could do this got left on that course. My name is Mayze. I go by Mayze on the Move on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And this is a video wrap up of my first 5K during the San Francisco Marathon weekend. So grab your goo gel, your popcorn, or your favorite snack, and let's lock in. Okay, so the race had layers to it. First, picking up the bib, that was the easy part. Smooth, organized, all of that. But the corrals, that was confusing. The signs weren't clearly labeled, and as a new runner, I was like, where am I supposed to be? It felt like organized chaos. Once the race started, I had to maneuver around so many people just to find my rhythm. But the part that really threw me off was that my watch and the course weren't syncing. So my watch would say I was going further than I actually was, and that really threw off my pace. And mentally, that was challenging. But the energy was unmatched. Runners were cheering each other on, the crowd was giving words of encouragement, and the fact that folks could track you via the San Francisco Marathon app, that felt incredible. It felt like I had my entire crew rooting me on the entire way from afar. Before the race, I was calm, like deep in your body calm. I knew I had trained and I knew I could do this. Once I found my groove, the runner's high kicked in for most of the race. By the time I got to the end, all the cheers gave me that last push that I needed to finish. And shout out to the Turn Up Track Club because those sprint days really came through. And yes, I saved a little gas at the end because, of course, I paid for the race photo and the race video package at the end. So I had to finish strong. Crossing that finish line, whew, what a moment. My partner was there, my childhood best friend was there, and people were texting me who had tracked me through the San Francisco Marathon app, and that felt like a giant hug from the universe. I didn't want the moment to end. So, 3 things that I gained from running this 5K. 1, trust in my body. I now know that my body really can handle the discomfort and really tap into the mental challenge of it all. 2, proof that I can set a goal and meet the moment. 3, a deep appreciation for the sport and all the people in it. But as much as I've gained from running the 5K, there are lessons that I've learned and will incorporate in my training and on race day. So number 1, showing up earlier. I don't know why I did, but I showed up 15 minutes before the start time. So next time I would at least show up 30 to 45 minutes before. The second lesson I learned is to fuel before the race. In my training, I fuel before my runs all the time. So the fact that I forgot my fuel products at home, I don't know what I was thinking. So next time I will remember them. Third, stretch before the race. So I stretched, but because I showed up 15 minutes before, I didn't do my full stretch routine. Next time I'm going to show up earlier and make sure I get the full stretch that my body deserves so I can perform that much better. 4, be present. I was a little overstimulated by the amount of participants and the crowd size. And so it felt like I wasn't as present as I could have been. And so next race, I really want to tap into being more present. Number 5, don't sprint past the snack tables at the finish line. I don't know what I was thinking, but because I wasn't present, I completely ran through the finish line and ran to meet my partner and my childhood best friend. And I completely rushed, and I could have slowed down, taken the time, and really enjoyed that moment. And instead, I did rush. The last lesson is really important and something I'm going to need to incorporate into my training going forward and as I run longer distances. It's really building up my aerobic engine and building up my VO2 max. I felt like my heart rate for this race was extremely high, which is not great for people who want to go longer distances and have short, faster bursts. And so for me, I want to work on my easy runs and making sure they're actually easy runs and not working in an anaerobic state. And so that is something that I'm going to challenge myself on, because running in an aerobic state can seem slow to some people. And for me, that was me. I thought running in zone 2 was useless or pointless, but now I understand the science behind it. And so when I can lower my heart rate, I can really run for longer, faster, and for more distance. So what's next? I'll be registering for the Sacramento Urban Cow 5K with friends. Participating with friends in my community is something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to surrounding myself with other local runners and learning and growing from each other. But my next goal is to train for a 10K. So over the next few weeks, I'm building up to 6 miles. Then after that, stepping into my half marathon training that I'm really, really, really looking forward to. Whether I register or sign up for a race sooner or later, I'm challenging myself to really level up. So if you've been thinking about running your first race, this is your sign. It's not about the finish line. It's about proving to yourself that you can show up. You can set a goal and meet the moment. Drop a comment if you're thinking about running another race. Tell me which one. Or tag someone who needs to hear this as well. All right, bye.